Wake up, people! This is Ted here with another Word Nerd Wednesday. Well, it's great to see all your smiling faces. So, I am a firm believer in clearing up words and their definitions. I personally have a habit of never going by a word that I don't fully understand. So I look it up, and I love derivations because it gives you a picture, a mental concept of something more than just trying to figure out the sound of the word and just figure out, okay, I don't know. So when you get the derivation of the word, then you will remember it forever. That's my point. You can use the word because you know really what it means. So today's word comes from biology. Now it's interesting in the sciences, in physics, like electricity, etc., all of the words come from the egomaniacal scientists who discovered these things, and so they just decided to name everything after themselves. Newton, Fermi, volt, volta, ohm, watt, they're all named after people. That's the derivation, that's the guy's last name. But in biology, it's different. In biology, they use Greek and Latin roots that actually define physical objects or parts of the body. So it makes more sense that they relate to parts of the body or parts of things that are alive. So today's word is mitochondria. You heard that word before, right? Everybody. Your mitochondria are these little things called an organelle, which means a tiny little organ within something else, a tiny organ. Inside all of your cells are mitochondria. And they produce the energy. They convert the food that you eat and digest it and make energy. And there's a whole other word there. It gets really big. ATP is a big word, but we're not going to go into that. So the mitochondria, you know what they are. They're inside your cell. They produce energy. You have more mitochondria in some cells, like a muscle cell, because you obviously want to have some energy. But where does the word come from? It's simple. It's very logical. When they got a microscope and they got close up and looked at it, a mitochondria looks like a little bean or a little granule, and it has two membranes. One that's outside that looks like the granule, and one that's inside that's all folded like a thread. So mitos is Greek for thread, and chondros is Greek for granule. So mitochondria means thread granule.
Mitochondria, we here to stay.
Everybody now. Well, that's the word for today. So I need more suggestions. Go down to my YouTube channel, give me a comment and suggest a word for me to look up. And don't forget to like and subscribe while you're there and ring that bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. And just remember, guys, it's never too late to redo, restart, rebuild, reboot, rekindle, rebirth your life. You can always turn it around and go in any direction you like. Let's create a renaissance on Earth. Oh, and one more thing.